Um, let's. I think this is worthwhile. I want to play this a Shaq sound. The whole way to understand what's happening in the NBA is really as a speech issue, as corporate censorship. China wants the same treatment that Israel gets, as an example, in terms of never being interrogated on its rights record. And Hong Kong, there's complexity to that situation, but the bottom line is that people making an affirmative statement for protest being shut down by corporate censorship is a market problem, and it's a fundamental problem. And even people like LeBron, who I like a lot, have had a lot of respect for, the way he went out ahead on this was pretty bad. And here's Shaq, who maybe he's got some right-wing political instincts, but props to him for this.
We as American people, we do a lot of business in China, and they know and understand our values, and we understand their values. And one of our best values here in America is free speech. We're allowed to say what we want to say, and we're allowed to speak up about injustices, and that's just how it goes. And if people don't understand that, that's something that they have to deal with. But, I just thought it was unfortunate for, both parties, and then you got people speaking when they don't know what they're talking about. But Daryl Morey was right. Whenever you see something wrong going on anywhere in the world, you should have the right to say that's not right, and that's what he did. But again, when it comes to business, sometimes you have to tiptoe around things. But again, they understand our values, we understand our values, and here we have the right to speak, especially with the social media. We're going to say whatever we want to say when we want to say it.
And the threat to free speech is market. Sam, are you back?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, there you have it. Good for Shaq.
Definitely.
I mean, I don't, he's still tiptoeing around it too, but at least there's some acknowledgement. I mean, it would be, there's some acknowledgement that, like, look, we're just selling out our values. And, I think that at the very least, that's somewhat helpful, although maybe it makes it also, on some level, like, it's okay. It's okay to sell out your values if the money is right.
I mean, it's such a. I'm always remembering the guys. Was it the '72 Olympics? The two black athletes who put up a Black Power fist. Their careers were hugely harmed in sports, and then there was this another story of the Australian guy who I forget how he did it, but he had solidarity with them, and he was done. I mean, he was completely kicked out of sports in Australia and didn't even have any trajectory in politics. So, it's suppressing athletes' political expression is a long history.
Yeah.